Yo, in tonight's video, we'll be looking at woke TikTok videos that will reshape the way you think about reality.
Anybody else think it's crazy that over the last 200 years, the government in corporate America has dug up every single plant that grows fruits and vegetables, passed laws to discourage gardening, removed the gardens from all the homes, made people start to pay for food because they realized that the less time you have to spend taking care of yourself, the more time you can spend being a slave? And also, the fact that everywhere you go and you see trees for miles, those are all male trees. And they planted male trees so that there wouldn't be any fruit to grow on them, so that you would have to pay for it. No?
Hey, that's a good, that's crazy. That's key right there, because I was just thinking the other day, why is it that you can't just walk outside and walk down the street and see a tree and pluck a fruit from the tree? I mean, that's pretty rare that someone has an apple tree or something at their house. It's like they must have planted that themselves, but in nature, you don't find that. So I guess that makes sense. I never knew that it was just male trees out here.
Just me?
Yeah, that's crazy. I be talking about this all the time, and people think I'm crazy for talking about this, but that's not natural.
I used to see these trails in the sky all the time, and so that's cool. A jet just went over, and then you started to see a whole bunch of them. And the next thing you know, everybody in your neighborhood was fighting and arguing, and you didn't know why. Okay, and you really didn't know why. I mean, everybody was fighting.
And Kylie Jenner famously tweeted out an image speculating that chemtrails might have something to do with the population decline in honeybees. The theories persist in large part because they spread.
Some begin to suspect the military could still be carrying out experimental projects on U.S. soil.
I definitely believe that.
There's a sinister plot going on with the government, that they're actually spraying chemicals in the sky that would create these trails of clouds, possibly in different colors.
Some even wonder if these chemtrails contain mind-altering substances.
There's a lot of discussion. What's a chemtrail? I know people who think they're poisonous.
Now, the powers that be don't want you to use it, and thus we've all heard of calcification.
It's pineal gland.
Decalcify your pineal gland. It's being calcified predominantly by fluoride. Fluoride added to your water supposedly just to stop us getting cavities. It's strange how it calcifies the most important possible gland for us to have any form of spirituality. And here we are at a time where many people think they're just bags of skin without any spirit, soul, or connection to a higher being. Because their pineal is calcified and they can't feel it. It's atrophied by that which has been put into our water and poisoned through processed foods, processed waters using fluoride, and also the media which we take in, such as television, which ultimately shuts it down all it wants to, because you surrender to a false light instead of to the natural light, which is where the photons can come to you. If you stare...
Yo, hold on. I might need to throw some blue light glasses on y'all because of this right here. I ain't trying to have my pineal calcified, you feel me? So I'm gonna grab these blue lights. Hold on. All right, I'm protected now. Pineal glands protected, no calcification. Got the blue lights on.
Get a false light all the time, you're not going to get those photons. The pineal gland is a very important thing. Christianity spoke about it, Hindu faith speaks about it, Buddhism speaks about it. All faiths across the planet spoke about it. All ancient religions have the pinecone symbology. You must eat right. You must go into the dark to see the great light, and you must understand that this tool in the center of your brain is where you will find out how you can live your highest good.
We are very, very close to some sort of energetic shift that the sun is going to do. This is a massive consciousness shift. Everybody kind of goes into a psychedelic trip. They start to get really telepathic. They can move things with their mind. People will freak out. It is going to be bizarre, but once you've acclimated to it, you're going to have wonderful new abilities. You're going to be more psychic. That's really what they should be telling us. This is the key of disclosure.
Meanwhile, solar flares are pouring in. All right. When everybody got sick, it's because they sprayed the air. But at the same time, it was a combination of them spraying the air to try to combat off the rise in frequency. See, these genetics you got are unlocking. So you experiencing headaches and all type of ailments is coming off as a form of sickness because your body, your avatar is being recrystallized. Okay? So they're trying to stop. That's why I keep saying, motherfuckers sitting here playing. All right? You have no clue what you are about to experience. Stop looking for dates. Stop looking. What day is it gonna be? Stop playing with me like that. Stop playing with yourself like that.
December 23rd.
You don't need dates. Pay attention. That's all you gotta do. And prepare. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Free Larry Hoover. Okay? I'll repeat that.
Free Hoove.
Stop looking for dates. What time, what date? Be prepared.
Whoa. See? Man, I've always had this fear of being on the flight and something crazy happening.
I think we were falling for a little bit.
We them after like 5 minutes.
That's crazy.
Bro, I don't mean to
They almost
fearmonger.
crashed.
I'm just saying, if you get on a, be careful when it comes to getting on flights right now, bro. This is the 4th time I've heard about something like that this year, nigga. This shit happened to my mans. I saw another story like this on social media. An ESPN announcer, Jay Will, this happened to him on a flight recently. Like, this is a repetitive thing, and these are just the stories that I've seen. Planes will just out of nowhere just start descending, nigga. Imagine you on a plane and that joint just starts descending and nosediving, nigga. Now, I can't put it into perfect words, but if you watch the movie Geostorm, they talk about how solar flares and solar winds can affect the magnetosphere of the planet. This is happening all of the time. It's happening a lot more lately. It's the highest they've been in a decade. All right, it's real active right now. What is turbulence? Violent or unsteady movement of air or water. Some regular turbulence is not going to send a plane thousands of feet into descent. Now, y'all can do what you will with this information. This was only a minute, 11 seconds worth. But me personally, I'm not getting on a flight, bro. I'm not getting on a plane right now.
I feel you
News
on
from
that, man.
Alabama, a military helicopter belonging to the Tennessee National Guard plunging out of the sky
See?
near Huntsville.
Wow.
There were no survivors. ABC's Victor Okenda with the disturbing images and the details just coming in.
Tonight, a Black Hawk helicopter from the Tennessee National Guard crashing near Huntsville, Alabama during a training exercise. 2 guardsmen on board killed.
It's crazy.
Security video capturing the moment the helicopter plunges to the ground. A black cloud of smoke in the distance. Plumes rising near Highway 53.
Hope everybody all right. Hopefully he ain't hit no cars or nothing like that.
First responders finding no survivors and the chopper engulfed in flames.
Saw the helicopter go over our head and bam. I just hollered, my Lord, my God, because nobody could have survived that.
What's up, y'all? It's your guy, Marmayat, and this video is gonna be about how the chosen ones have to keep their body right to get ready for the solar flash that's coming. Alright, so by this time we have all heard that the Earth is going through a shift, through an awakening, and we also know that there's going to be a solar flash at some point. Not a lot of people know when it is, but I feel like I might know what it is, if you know what I'm saying. It was speculated to be in 2020 during the winter solstice, but some did happen and stuff did happen, but it wasn't the big event that people are waiting on, the Carrington-like event that is going to happen. I promise you, I have seen it. I know what's going to happen. I know this shit is so amazing, bro. This shit gonna be crazy, but it's happening, bro. Just be ready to wake your shit up and get the fuck up and start moving. You know what I'm saying? But this video is why everybody else may be able to eat anything and keep, you feel what I'm saying, keep living that same lifestyle. They can eat meat and do all that other shit, but the chosen ones are not able to uphold the same lifestyle they used to uphold with eating meat and eating candy and sweets and all this processed and chemical shit. We can't do that no more. You feel what I'm saying? This is why. Alright, so for the solar flash, you're gonna have to be able to absorb high frequency radiation and absorb light. You feel what I'm saying? Absorb electricity, literally. You feel what I'm saying? So with that being said, your body has to be healthy and your melanin has to be active. You feel what I'm saying? You have to be able to absorb it. A lot of people you see in today's society, they get hot when they go outside because their melanin is not active. You feel what I'm saying? But I go outside right now in the sun. I would go outside right now, but it's raining. You feel what I'm saying? But if I went outside right now in the sun, it feels good on my skin. That means my melanin is active. And when I sit out in the sun, my melanin gets darker. That means it's charging up. And then when I go back in the house and sit for a little bit, the energy from my melanin absorbs into my skin and into me. You feel what I'm saying? So that's showing that my melanin is active. Plus, I can't get sun cancer. But when your melanin becomes dormant and is no longer active, you can get sun cancer and the sun starts to get hot to you and you no longer get darker in the sun. You feel what I'm saying? That's why you have seen cases of black people with skin cancer. It's very small cases, very few cases, but they do get skin cancer because their body is literally going against them now. The melanin is no longer working. But for the chosen ones, bro, our melanin has to be working in order for this solar flare, you feel what I'm saying? In order for us to be awakened during this time of the solar flare. For one, just for us just to be awakened in general, because we're magnetically being pulled towards our better life so that we can uplift other people in life, raise the frequency of this planet. We're being magnetically pulled towards that and magnetically pulled towards eating better. That's why it seems like somebody else can eat some shit and it doesn't affect them, but you eat some shit and it affects you. We have to be preparing our bodies for this solar flash so we can absorb this radiation and absorb this DNA, because it's UVA, UVC, and UVB radiation being emitted heavily on this planet right now, and also red iron oxide dust. It's so much being emitted from the atmosphere, from the upper atmosphere, and from the outer atmosphere, from space, you feel what I'm saying, where the sun is, and all these planets. There's so much energy being emitted, and we have to absorb this energy. And when the time comes for this solar flash, our bodies have to be ready for this energy, which is why we cannot eat the same shit and do the same shit these other people do, because we can't.
When I teach this in the 8th universe.
Yo, I ain't gonna stop. How long can TikToks be? I felt like that was about 4 minutes right there. That was crazy. But yeah, man, we need to cleanse our body 100%. You know, get ready for this shift.
To my students in the universe where I come from, before I was here, and I talk about this planet and other planets, because just like I'm on this planet talking about other planets, that's what I was doing in the 8th universe, talk about these planets here. And these beings, like, it's a place where they got the gods locked up and they not at their full potential. And when we talk like that in the 8th universe, everybody laugh. Like, what? It's an actual place where the gods think they can be contained by the reptilians? Because we kicking their ass everywhere else. Throughout the multiverse, we fucking these people up. Reptilians play, we fucking them up. So here's like the last one is, and you know, motherfuckers be like, they don't believe it. Just like it's hard for you to believe it's a whole multiverse with other planets and galaxies, right? When I'm like, yeah, you can do this, you can do that. It's hard for you to see yourself doing it because you ain't seen yourself do it under this black hole lockdown. You can't remember it. You can, but you gonna remember now though. You ain't got no choice. You finna live it. You ain't got no choice, but you remember, you finna live it. You're living it. You're going through the process right now as we speak. You are being recrystallized whether you want to or not.
The young souls, the children as we call them, coming into our planet through birth.
Hey, I could tell by the voice. This is Dr. Delbert Blair. Hey, yo, I mess with Dr. Delbert Blair. I watch a lot of his videos, you know what I mean? He talks that stuff, and he'll make you really, really believe it, too. Like, he's very knowledgeable. Like, his knowledge runs deep, and it's crazy.
Now are the fighters. They are the last reserve. They're coming in at the end days. They're ready to fight. They're psychic. They're strong. And they don't care about dying because they understand they can never die. We misuse those energies by not giving them direction. Understand these, well, there's so much to presuppose, and I'm sure most of you are on the same vibe. I can only say that what we call children aren't. These souls now are strong. Some are very bad, some are very good, but none are weak. You must not be weak if you call them forth. And if you call them, protect them, because there is some unison, some harmony, some karma, a dharma that connects you with these souls. That's why they're born to you now. And the fact that the glands and organs function is lowered. The vibration of the entire body is lowered, the immune system is lowered, and you become an animal, a human. You lose your godship, you must then strive to re-get it, and must spend time that could have been spent better. Now we're trying to recuperate.
Belief surged through him, white hot, unstoppable. It felt like pure.
That would be crazy to just naturally have superpowers. I mean, melanin is a superconductor. I could see it though.
Okay. Concentrate. Trust yourself.
Dead inside. Seems as if he's demonstrated super kind of moment. All the experts who are analyzing these images say, quote, this is clearly an extraordinary event.
Baby, we got superpowers. Get ready, because you about to go to work. Yeah. Don't, they're not activating you for no reason. And some of y'all wonder, what's my power? What's my power? Think back. They showed it to you when you was little. They showed it to you when you was just this little.
She got her Newport.
What was your superpower? What was that thing you used to do when you was little in your dreams? I know for me, I could fly. Not far. I had a tail.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said I had a tail on my. I had to run though. I had to get a little, like Mario Brothers, had to run a little bit to get up there. And I did this. See, I didn't know what it was called back then. Remote viewing. I could be in this room and see over there in that building. I did one of these. I did that. That glaze. You stare out in space, and I could see you wherever I needed to. Hold on, I got another one. I could jump into your body real quick and see what you were seeing and feeling. I did this as a kid in all my dreams. They were showing us that show power. Get ready. Get ready. Y'all think I'm playing? The reveal is happening. DNA activation.
There is a new world and a new reality being created right now. And the beings that elevate their consciousness to a higher level will be able to experience heaven on earth. See, the world that we live in is shaped by collective consciousness. And collective consciousness is a program that was created by the Matrix. See, the reason that there is so much hatred, discord, and confusion on the planet is because these things exist within people. There are more people living in ignorance and in the ego than there are awakened individuals. So this imbalance creates the distorted reality we live in. But there is a major shift in consciousness happening right now that will lead to the creation of a new earth. See, based on the dualistic nature of life, if we live in a dystopian society, then a utopian society must simultaneously exist. So what we're doing by becoming more spiritual is that we're creating the space within the collective unconsciousness for a new reality to manifest. This is the new earth. But the thing is, only people operating from a higher consciousness will be able to exist there. So as we move forward, there will be two earths, the old dystopian matrix world and the new earth of the gods.
Yo, we are new earth beings. But yeah, these are some of the most woke TikTok videos that are on the internet. If you like the content, don't forget to subscribe, turn your notification bell on, and until next time, YouTube, peace.